Can I watch
We are making meatballs today. We have a lot. We're making a lot of meatballs. Put a guess as to how many meatballs you think we're gonna end up with today. This is a 20-quart mixing bowl. So I have my mixers and my meatball makers. And over here, my guy waiting for meatballs to fall. And our meatballs that are cooking. So we're gonna have 1,000,000 meatballs ready for the freezer. That is the plan.
Mom.
So meatballers.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. All right. Bye.
Why did he say?
So I am starting off with 3 bags of this Italian bread, and I just took this out of the freezer. We had these left from last month. So I'm going to put all 3 bags in this giant, this is the best bowl ever. It's like a 20-quart bowl, so it's humongous. Awesome bowl. I will put a link down for Amazon for this, but if you're gonna make any meals ahead of time, freezer type meals, you need this bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and dump all 3 of these bags in here and a little bit of water and let it soak for about 5 minutes in this bowl. So while that meat is soaking, I am gonna get my eggs. I'm gonna need 20 eggs, and if you saw my other video, I mentioned that I slipped and fell while I was carrying all the eggs into the house, and so I'm surveying the damage now. So this pack only has, it looks like 3 broken ones, so that's not too bad. And I don't know, we'll have to look here in this one, see if there's any broken in this one. I can tell the other packs have some broken too. Oh, a couple broken in there. So we're gonna try and get 20 out of these here. Hopefully it doesn't, these ones didn't look as bad, but I do see some yellow, so I'm sure there's a couple broken in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get 20 eggs over into my bowl here. All right, so I've got my 20 eggs. I'm going to whisk those up. Don't know if I can do that and hold the camera at the same time. Oh, probably shaking. Anyway, gonna whisk these up. My bread has been soaking. So what I'm gonna do with this bread is I'm literally just going to squeeze it. And I'm gonna squeeze as much water as I can out of it, and then I'm gonna set it in another bowl. And then we're gonna start combining everything into our bowl. Honey. So in our huge bowl, we have 10 pounds of ground beef, 5 pounds of ground pork. We have a whole thing of Italian breadcrumbs. We have all the bread that we squished up down there at the bottom, 20 eggs, half a container of Parmesan cheese. We have some dried parsley flakes. I think I put about 2 cups of that in there. Some salt and some pepper. So we are going to mix all of this up. She is still going to town mixing, and she wanted me to make sure, oh my, the hair. She wanted me to make sure that we told you all that she is only 4 years old. And she says she mixes like a grown-up, right?
Yeah.
It's like Play-Doh. So we are gonna go ahead and start using my cookie scoop here, and I'm just going to
I'm gonna help.
She's gonna help. Okay, well, oh goodness, okay, those hands are yucky. We're gonna wash those hands, and then you can help with this part, okay? We're just gonna use our cookie scoop, make a little bally ball, and start getting a whole bunch of them ready.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, go wash your hands. Hold on. Let me
Walk
help you.
to them.
Yeah, let's walk over to the and wash our hands. So our meatballs, we've started getting some going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our lovely meatballs. And how's Seppi? He's waiting for me to drop one. Please drop one. I'm not dropping a meatball, Seppi. All right, and I'm going to put them over here. I just have my roaster. You can cook these a couple of different ways. This is the best way. I'm going to put them here in the roaster, about 1 inch of oil. I'm going to cook them about 3 minutes and flip them and cook them for another 2 minutes. Now you could just put these in the oven if you wanted to, and bake them for about 10 minutes if that is how you so desire, but you won't get the crispy edges like you will if you fry them in the oil. Or you could fry them in oil and then finish cooking them in the oven as well. When you make these, there we go. When you make these, when you take them out of the oil, they won't quite be done yet. So if you tried to cut right into them, they won't quite be done. So they kind of finish cooking after you take them out. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of these. I'm going to start just putting them on a tray because we're going to freeze most of them, and we can then finish cooking them when we make whatever we're making. So I'm going to keep working on this. So I just flipped the meatballs. So you want it to be kind of brown and crispy as we are going here. So we have a whole lot of meatballs.
Hi guys.
Going
Hi
on
guys.
here.
Guys, go subscribe to our channel.
I have some helpers. So we're almost done rolling all the meatballs. So we got a little bit left in there. This is over here. Putting them in the oil.
Yeah, yes.
Lots of meatballs done.
Hello. Yeah. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. And please leave a like on our YouTube account.
So we have a lot of meatballs. These are all the ones that we did in the roaster over here. And then I got tired of the roaster, and we were at the point where we were gonna have to add some more oil. So we put the rest in the baking dishes to do in the oven. So we have the rest steaming up over in there. So we are going to be finishing up here shortly. And now I'm quickly gonna make this garlic bread for the freezer. And if you watched my other video, you know that I accidentally ordered the sliced bread, which I did not want, but oh well. So I have mixed up, I melted like 2.5 sticks of butter, put some of the garlic in there and some dried parsley flakes. And I'm just gonna kind of pour this over these for the freezer. And then we've got some garlic bread that is ready to go. Let's see what else I got left in here. A little bit left over here. A little bit left over here. And all the garlic that was stuck at the bottom. That'll work out. There we go. And then we'll just wrap these up here and put them in the freezer. And I might end up needing, yes, I'll have to put another piece of tin foil on the top. But there you go, you got the idea. So we'll wrap those up, and then when I'm ready to use those, we will just stick the whole thing right in the oven for a few minutes to warm up. And then we can always put more butter on for anyone who wants more butter on their garlic bread. Simple, easy. And these loaves of bread are like $1 at Walmart, so cheaper than buying the frozen garlic bread. And when we do our spaghetti type meals once a week, we will have garlic bread all ready to go. And I had to switch between my cameras because I got a new camera, and for some reason the SD card is not working right. So I started with that one, and now I moved back to my iPhone. So we'll see if I can tell a difference. And then I am just sticking these right back in the bags that they came in. So I wrapped it in tin foil twice, and then I'm just putting them right back in the bags, and then these will go right into the freezer. And now I've got basically 4 meals done for the entire month. I've got meatballs ready to go, garlic bread. So all I have to do is, all I have to do is put some spaghetti in a pot, and I'm good to go. Some of my kids like shrimp, so I usually will make the spaghetti with meatball, and then I'll also do shrimp sauce, like a garlicky shrimp sauce for the kids as well, so they can choose to have either one on there. So there we go. There we have it. Boom. 4 garlic breads ready to go. Yay! So today we are doing meatball sandwiches. We cut up some cucumber. We've got some strawberries and oranges.
Hi.
all finished with our meatballs. So we have 4 loaves of garlic bread ready. We just finished dinner, which was meatball sandwiches. So we used about 30 meatballs for dinner. And then each of these big bags has 30. So let's see, that's 30 that we had for dinner. 60, 90, 120, 150. Gotta do math now. Hundreds, 80, 210. And there's about another 20 here. So 230 meatballs we ended up with, plus 4 ended up dropping on the floor for the dog. I ate 1 or 2, and Thad ate 1 or 2 in the making process. So not too shabby. So this will be, I don't know, at least we only need like 1 bag for a meal. So that's like 7 meals right there, ready to go. So this will last us for a couple months at least. Okay, yes. You want to say something, Wyatt? Wyatt wants to say hello.
Maybe Wyatt.